said that it was allowed. The comments were allowed, but everyone was texting me that they couldn't comment. So definitely something has occurred. Something strange has occurred that I wasn't aware of what happened, but it's sorted now. There we go. Thanks for your patience. We figured it out. What's up, SB, Austin, Muscle Man, Share. Let me go grab some chalk too. Yeah, that was weird because in the settings it said that chat was enabled, but even though it said that in the settings, nobody else could comment for some reason. So that was strange. Strange thing. Hello, Ignal. Chat tricks. P-post funny. Grab my chalk real quick. Why did I change the time for streaming? Not really any particular reason, other than it just worked better for me. Yeah, when I stream, I put my phone on Do Not Disturb so I don't get notified of anything anywhere share. But when I turned the stream off, I checked there and I saw everybody was like, yo, boo, we can't comment. So I was like, you know what, let me restart the stream because the settings said it was enabled, but it obviously wasn't because it was giving issues, so. Oh well, it's sorted now. It's a hot day. My phone is already starting to overheat for whatever reason, quickly. So I'm gonna have to set the phone up in the shade somewhere. We are all in a panic. You're funny. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do a PR in my pull-ups today. Hassan, I gotta do 30. I gotta beat 35 to set my record. It's doable. Not easy, but doable. You even try calling through Discord? Well, thank you. Thank you for doing your best to notify me. That was on me. All right, here we go. 35. Yeah, 35 was my latest PR. That's right. Hey, Barb. That's right, Nick. 35 is what I'm trying to hit today. No, I never warm up, Daniel. I always just go for it. The fabric smells weird on this shirt. I think it probably stayed in the washer a little too long before putting it in the dryer. There's like a very slight stale smell to it. Alright, are we ready? Fortress whole day prior to the training session. This is warm up. The tip of the hat can clear the bar instead of the chin up for reps. No, it's gonna be my chin still. That's setting the bar way too low, just the tip of the hat. Quite literally setting the bar way too low. Alright, let's go. 35, eh? Let's go, let's get it. 35. Ah, 33. That's still good. That's still good in my book. 33. No, 35 is the PR. The hat, no. Do Lay's potato chip cause cancer? No, not directly, they don't. There's little things here and there in your diet that can contribute to a higher risk. There's not any specific ingredients that are like, you have this, you're gonna have cancer. Alcohol is literally a poison for your body. It's registered as a carcinogen, so technically it causes cancer, yet people still drink their whole life, you know? So it does cause cancer, but not like immediately and not directly. It takes time. Yeah, beer too. Any type of alcohol. Alcohol has no use. Like, there's no positive, healthy effects of alcohol on our body. The only positive, quote unquote, positive effect of alcohol on our body is to psychologically de-stress, right? Because people are, but it doesn't really solve anything. Nor does it make you healthier in any way. It's literally considered a poison. And it is carcinogenic. So take that as you may. It's probably more carcinogenic than Lay's chips, probably for sure. Probably for sure way more carcinogenic than chips. But hey, you know, take everything with a grain of salt, I guess. I don't mean drink alcohol with salt on the cup. I'm speaking metaphorically. Also, should try one arm pull up now. I can't. I'm just literally just exhausted myself. Also, what was I gonna say? Oh, all the pesticides they use on the fruits and vegetables that they grow for us, all those pesticides are carcinogenic, most definitely. And technically, non-GMO produce can still use all the pesticides. Organic is not supposed to use the pesticides, but they still do. Some pesticides are still allowed on USDA organic stamped foods, but technically they're prohibited from using the more toxic ones. But those pesticides are a lot more dangerous to you than most of the ingredients in the food itself. It's the pesticides and the traces of pesticides that get into our system that cause a lot of carcinogenic effects and stuff. Alright guys, well, we attempted our pull-ups. 33 is not bad. There's a very, very small possibility I may have squeezed out 35, but I don't think I would have been able to do 36. That's really stretching it, but I'm happy at 33. Very happy at 33. That's triple from where we started. So in 3 months, we tripled our pull-ups, which I'm very happy with. Tripling pull-ups in 3 months is a great achievement, accomplishment. And what else can I tell you? Yeah, let's focus on pull-ups today. Do legs tomorrow. Oh shoot, I'm moving tomorrow. It's gonna be a long day. Try the pull-ups PR attempt again at the end of the week. Maybe the weekend got your body too relaxed. It's not that, Cher. It's just our bodies. They're not really machines, you know. They're variable. Like even things like psychological stress can make you not do pull-ups. Not getting an extra hour's sleep, not getting the proper nutrition, or getting too much of something, not enough of. Like, it's so complicated that it is difficult to consistently perform at the same level because of the fluctuations in our performance levels all the time. But what you can count on is, as long as your average strength is increasing on a week-to-week basis, that's when you know everything's good. But yeah, on a day-to-day, it might go up and down, but the floating average, that should be going up. Alcohol does reduce pain, so if you were stranded and broke a bone and had no painkillers, alcohol hypothetically could be beneficial in a desperate situation. Oh yeah, I agree with that, Muslim. I didn't consider that, but that's true for sure. Even when everything is the same, I don't understand why we can't keep consistent going up and up in pull-ups. I don't know. It's too complicated. The question is not complicated. The factors contributing to the result are very complex because there's so many inputs. You have to take into account your metabolic rate for the day, your calorie intake for the day, and the type of nutrition, both micro and macro nutrition. You have to take into account your sleep cycle and schedule. You have to take into account your psychological state of mind and what you've been through and what kind of stressors you may or may not have been through. You have to take into account your neurological system stress, because your neurological system also has fatigue and can get fatigued And it's not directly muscle, it's your brain being able to send signals for your muscles to perform. And if your nervous system is shot by things that stimulated it during the day, adrenaline spikes, things like that, you won't be able to perform as well, even though you haven't used that muscle at all. Hydration, electrolytes, creatine, your even how dilated your vascular system is. If you had a certain food that contributed to vasoconstriction, meaning like your veins went smaller and shrunk, like I think caffeine is a vasoconstrictor. There's like other things you can take that are vasoconstrictors. That'll definitely affect it too, as opposed to something that is a vasodilator that makes your veins bigger, like the nitric oxide supplements. That will help you perform better, because your body can not only deliver nutrients to your muscle cells quicker, but it can also take the waste away quicker, so you have more in you. Yeah, I mean, I can keep going and going. There's like, it's an endless thing of everything that could be contributing to us not being consistent. And technically speaking, if we're being very technical, if you do control for every single possible factor, you would be able to not consistently increase by 1 rep every day, but you will be very consistent in your performance, and you'll know exactly what's affecting it. People like, what's his name? Is it Brian Johnson? The most measured man on the planet, the guy that's supposed to trying to live forever. I think his name is Brian Johnson, with the longevity mix, the blueprint supplements he sells. So for someone like him, I would imagine he is extremely consistent every day in his performance. He goes to sleep same time, wakes up same time every day, takes the same exact food every single day, all of that. Do you tend to avoid coffee, caffeine yourself? I don't, but I know I should. Cosgrove music. I definitely, like, I don't have it for a while, and then I binge and have like a couple energy drinks, and then I don't have it for a while, and then I binge again. It's like, it's not good. Hello. It's okay. If he wants to climb here, I can move.
No, it's okay. It's fine. Sometimes you just place it.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. All right, so let's go for more pull-ups, I guess. Funny. We're at 55 now. 53, sorry. We're at 53 now. I've been working on my pull-ups, but I have to use the assistance bands, trying to build myself up, doing pull-ups without the bands. Much respect, Fortress. And Fortress, are you still doing muscle-ups? Super Seamstress, I am not. I'm getting back in shape right now. You may be aware I took a 10-year break from consistent working out, so trying to get back in shape first. Trying to get to 45 pull-ups, 100 push-ups, like 60 dips in one set. Once I get those things, I'll cut those out of my workouts, meaning I won't focus on them specifically, and I'll start training a lot more the more advanced exercises like muscle-ups, handstand push-ups, whatever else you can think of. I'll be focusing on that. We can try to get to, what is it, 150 today? Yeah, planche push-ups, all that stuff.
Yeah, no.
What do you guys say, 150 today? 200? How many are we gonna hit? I think 150 is good. I feel like 200 is a bit much. Pull-ups are hard. I don't know if you guys know, but pull-ups are not easy. Not at all. Not at all. All right, here we go. Hey Marcus, what's up? Already a quarter of the way there? Well, yeah, I mean, the first two sets are the easiest, that's the thing. Life hack? What's the life hack? Here we go, next set, coming up. Oh, what's up, Jesse? I reached out to you. I wanted to do what's it called? Collab, if you're down. Fast Energy. Some of the guys that follow me are also your fans. They tell me about you all the time. All right, here we go. All right, how many are we at? We're at 53, 12. We're at 53 plus 12, 65. 65. Here's what we'll do. We'll hit 150. And if we feel like we could do more, we can get up to 200. But right now the goal is 150 minimum. Jesse, you're in Ohio, right? I was thinking either if you ever travel to Texas, but I also have friends in Ohio. If that's where you're at, I could go visit them and we could do a collaboration video as well. I think that would be fun. Валентина говорит, привет, вчера сделал 2 выхода силы подряд. Еще это аккаунт моей мамы. Я не девушка, извиняюсь, что запутал. А, понятно. Все равно сними. На видео нам пришли. Apparently YouTube is censoring my comments. I switched accounts. We'll see what happens. Yeah, if you spam the same comments, Muscle Man, it does that. Yeah, if you respond back to my email, fortressball@gmail.com, send me an email and we'll set it up. We can pick some dates, make it happen. I think it would be fun. Ten. We're at 75. Halfway there. Halfway to 150. Nepal, please change the timing for streaming if it's possible. It's too early in the morning for my country. Yeah, it's a nice night. Texas is way too hot though. I'm not a fan of the heat, but hey, we gotta get our workout in. Gotta get our reps in, regardless. Son, what country are you in? Where you from? Are you the guy from Israel? Oh, India. Cold is way worse than the heat. I agree with that, Adam. Definitely when it's way cold, it's not... Can't really put any reps in then. If you consider doing gaming streams, I have news for you on that, eh? Is it better to eat a meal before or after workout? Definitely after. Meals take 2 to 3 hours to digest. If you take it an hour before, you won't be able to perform as well during your workout. You'll feel heavy in the stomach, and if your workout is too intense, especially if it's like high intensity interval training, you're gonna feel nauseous in the middle of your workout, might even throw up, so definitely after. Do you take protein powder after workout? I do not. The only supplement I'm taking right now is creatine and MSM, gelatin, chondroitin, 3-in-1 pill for my joints. And then occasionally collagen, scoop of collagen, that's it. Barely got that last one. We're 85. Good so far. We're at 85. Is exercise harder when you sit all day, work, and then go do your workout? I don't think it matters. I had a friend who was a truck driver. He was in better shape than me, believe it or not. He was way better at handstand push-ups, planche push-ups. And he was on the road 10 hours a day, sitting down 10 hours a day. And he would pull off the road like every 3 to 4 hours and do like a max set of push-ups, handstand push-ups, stuff like that. And he was fitter than me and in better shape than me. And a truck driver, literally sitting all day, every day, all week long for months. Harm from creatine is very rare. Yeah, I mean, creatine is a natural substance. Creatine is found in meat, red meat. So when you eat meat, you're getting creatine in your body. But the amount of meat you have to eat in order to get 5 grams of creatine, which you get in a supplement, is an extremely large amount of meat. So it's unfeasible. So that's why we supplement it. All creatine does is it helps with water retention in your muscle fibers, well, in your cells, and it basically hydrates you really well. And when your muscles are fully hydrated, they have a much easier time metabolizing ATP energy, which means basically you have more endurance because your body can much easier convert your energy units inside your muscles, and so you can perform longer. And it's able to clean out the waste from your cells quicker, giving you more endurance quicker as well. Lactic acid buildup in the muscles, part of what, it was thought for a while, what creates delayed onset muscle soreness is lactic acid buildup. Lactic acid buildup is basically a waste product from your body breaking down energy inside your muscles. And if you're fully hydrated, which creatine helps with, it helps clean it out quicker, so you can perform much longer. But it's not a magic pill. You still have to put in the effort. It's not like steroids. Your recovery is not gonna increase threefold. Your recovery is gonna be the same. You're just gonna feel a little bit more endurance, and you're gonna feel more hydrated. That's about it. So it's nothing crazy. You could use it just fine without creatine. Taking it or not taking it isn't gonna be a huge game changer. I set my records before 10 years ago. Never took creatine, never took any supplements, no protein powders, nothing. When you see my old videos, 0 supplements of any kind. Right now I'm older, I'm 31, but also I've done more research, and so I feel comfortable taking creatine and stuff. But for me, it's taking away all the aches and pains, my wrists and joints. Also take it with MSM as well. The MSM helps a lot. Yeah, I watched your it wasn't the last stream, but one of your last streams, and you were like, yeah, all I take is MSM and creatine. Honestly, that's pretty much the best stack to take. MSM is really good for joints. Creatine is really good for hydration and recovery. It's really all you need. You don't need nothing much else. Collagen helps with connective tissues and stuff, which is why I take it as well. But again, like, these are supplements, a supplement is there to just help you a little bit. It's not a huge game changer, guys. So don't think like, oh, I'm not taking these supplements, I'm not gonna improve. That's bullshit. You can easily improve. Just put the work in, you'll be fine. 100% you will be fine, and you will get better and stronger. It's not a huge game changer. It just helps a bit for sure. Definitely helps a bit for sure. All right, let's go. We're at 75. Oh, we're at 85 now. Try to go for 15 because we took a longer rest break. That'll give us at 100. 14. We're at 99. Still not bad. We're at 99. For me, it's been a miracle combination. Can't talk more highly about it. Really changed my life. Yeah, in Russia, I'm Russian by ethnicity. Came here when I was young. In Russia, MSM is the #1 most prescribed thing for athletes for joint recovery. Joint aches, tendon pain, muscle tendons, shin splints, anything performance related that has to do with connective tissues or joints. This is literally the #1 most prescribed thing in Russia, as far as I know. You literally talk to anybody there, like, hey, I have joint pain. First question they ask you, are you taking MSM? That thing, MSM especially if you're older, definitely going to be a game changer for joints, for joint pain in general, for sure. I actually heard about MSM from Russian audience that follows me. They were writing me, they're like, are you taking MSM? All my friends are taking it, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what's that? And I looked it up. So it was actually the Russian audience that introduced me to it. The only thing I knew was like chondroitin and glucosamine and like collagen in the US. That's all I really hear. But yeah, they put me on that stuff too. Not put me on it, but like told me about it. Extreme anterior pelvic tilt can make abdominal fat look more distended. But everyone I have seen in person who brought it up, the idea was simply fatter than they wanted. I was looking for an excuse. Eduardo has the right idea. I like to stream everyone. Russians got a science to working out. I don't know what... Russian healthcare is way cheaper than United States, and because most people in healthcare, they don't get like commissions by prescribing medicine and pharmaceuticals. Like a lot of the doctors in the hospitals here, they literally get a commission check for prescribing you all kinds of stuff. Either the doctor gets it, the more he prescribes to you, the more he has you take, the more they pay him a commission check from the manufacturer, or the hospital itself gets it based on how much that hospital prescribes and sells. So here, everything is commercialized, you know. Over there, nobody really cares because they're not going to make much more money treating you right with stuff that works for cheap versus not. There's a lot of bribery going on. Like, people pay a lot more money under the table for getting better treatment. But all that does is incentivizes them to treat you better. Because if you really treat someone and you heal them based on your treatment, they're going to tell all their friends, be like, hey, this guy was really good. He treated me well. And they tell all their friends. But yeah, in Russia, it's very much, what is it called? What's the word I just used? It escaped my mind now. When you pay someone off to help you better, you buy someone out. I literally just used the word. I said the actual word. I can't remember it now. Bribery. Yeah. In Russia, it's a bribery-based system, but the bribery, as ironic as it is, actually incentivizes them to be better. You know what I mean? So the bribery actually works in everybody's favor. All right, here we go. All right, we're at 99. I'll try to hit 11. Put us at 110. Oh, it's 100% cheaper than what you pay Austin. In Russia, the doctors barely get paid anything, right? Because they have what's called Polus. Polus is almost like government-sponsored Medicare. So if you're in Russia and you have Polus, your medicine is going to be super cheap, and the doctors barely get paid anything for it. So if you offer them $100, that's it, just $100. Hey, treat me well. Here's $100. They're going to treat you well. You know what I mean? Here, $100 is 5 minutes in the emergency room, not even. 11 done. That was a weird angle, but we got 11 done. We're at 110, 40 to go. We got this. Thanks for joining us today, Jesse. Yeah, if you can reach out to me or drop your email in the comments or something, I think we can set up a date, do a collaboration workout. Worst case, YouTube also allows split screen live stream. We can split screen live stream. I can give you a link, or you can give me a link to your channel. We could do a video split screen live workout, both of us streamed. I think that would be fun. One day I would do it your way, because you do the constant time under tension. You don't do the full extension all the way out, all the way in. And I understand your philosophy behind it is to constantly keep the muscle under tension without relaxing. I would want to do one workout your way. You challenge me with your cards, and I'll try it. I never tried it before, so it'd be fun. And then maybe you could do one with me my way, full extension, full contraction, all that stuff. We have slightly different training methods, but I think it would be fun for me to try yours and you try mine, see how we do. I know I'm gonna suck though doing yours, that's for sure. Never trained that way before, but I love trying new stuff, so I think it'd be pretty cool. Either way works for me. Yeah, we could do both. Shoot me a message. I think that would be a fun workout to do for sure. Also, maybe you know, my followers will follow you, yours follow me, and I think it's awesome for fit people, especially like influencers, athletes. Stay connected and spread the movement. You know, I think, especially in the United States, we're one of the like top fattest countries in the world. The more people work out, the better. However we can make that happen, I'm 100% for it, you know? I think it'd be awesome if more people were fit. Here we go. Make some cool fortress caps as well. Thanks for the idea. I'll look into it. The thing is, I don't usually wear caps at all. I know a lot of people like them and do wear them. I don't. It's like my first time wearing a cap in the last 3 months. So it hasn't even like been a huge priority for me. But yeah, if you guys want them, definitely a possibility. All right, here we go. We got 40 to go. 40 to go. We're doing good. Arms pumped today. All right, I'll try to do 4 sets of 10. No promises. Feels like a lot, but give it my best shot. Ball caps are purchases found of youth looking young. Thank you. That comment alone is going to make me want to wear them. And or 130. 120, 30 to go. Definitely look 12 years old with the cap on. I was playing a game, this new game called Repo. It's a new PC game with voice chat. I got kicked from 2 lobbies that were like 21 plus. And they were like, you sound 17, you sound 18, and kicked me from the lobby. And one girl was like, you sound gay. I was like, what the hell? Why I sound gay? So she's like, I have a lot of gay friends, you sound gay. I was just laughing my ass off. I was like, what in the world? It's hilarious. Use a MAGA hat? No, thank you. You guys seen all the memes of President Trump having a crush on Putin, where they clip him looking at him all smiling? They're like, if the girl doesn't look at you the way Trump looks at Putin, don't marry her. Seen all those memes? Hilarious. From the last meeting in Alaska. What's up, guys? Some memes are funny, but yeah, I mean, you can't deny they're literally having the time of their lives. Did I watch the summit? No, I didn't. But yeah, they were literally like flirting with each other the whole time. It's hilarious. They were chatting like Putin and Lukashenko. Yeah, they were, for sure. It's hilarious. It's so funny. It's so funny to watch. Just means Russia and USA are getting along. It means more than that. And them getting along isn't necessarily a good thing, you know what I mean? All right, here we go. 30 more. Let's go for another 10. I'm looking big, guys. 3 months progress is good progress. Very good progress. Greetings, Alfonso. Saludos a México. Bienvenidos a mi video. Vamos a hacer los ejercicios juntos. All right, let's go. 10 more. Tengo que hacer 30 más para completar 150 pull-ups hoy. Damn. $20 more. 20 más. Thank you. Yeah, Farmer Tan coming through for sure. Ever since you've been working out, do you catch yourself flexing at every reflection you see yourself? No? But after I take a shower, I do like how I look. I definitely look much better now than, way better now than when I started. So, great gains. Parle tu français? No, I don't speak Spanish. French. I don't speak French. Salud, canal. Yeah, I saw that Putin said next time they'll meet Moscow, and Trump said, that's an interesting proposition. Oh man, he all smiled sideways and stuff. It's hilarious. Two little lovebirds. I don't flex every time I walk past my car, but I do flex after I finish. Well, not even. I don't even flex every time I finish showering. I just scratched myself right now like this. 3 fingers. Zelensky had a much worse time. See, the thing is, Ukraine's a small country. Russia's a huge country. Russia wants to take over Ukraine through bullying and straight up war and murder, right? Russia is on Ukraine territory, not the other way around. So technically, we should stand up for Ukraine and say, hey, let every country respect their borders, develop within your country, stop trying to start all these wars and kill people. But Trump was like, nah, I like power. If I could take over Mexico and Canada, I would. What Russia's doing is they got some balls and they're taking over the countries back that are surrounding them. I respect that. And so Trump is on Putin's side because that's the type of man he is, and that's what he would do if he was in his position. But Ukraine, I feel like, is the one that should be protected and let them have their own borders and their own people and their own economy. And they were doing really well before the war started, you know. Canada, the 51st state, exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Didn't Russia used to own Ukraine, though? Well, the Native Americans used to own North America, didn't they? And the French used to own Louisiana. Are we going to give it back to them? You know what I mean? Like, doesn't matter who used to own what. The Roman Empire used to own all of Europe. Should we give it back to the Vatican? You know? How far back do you want to go? All right, let's go. We got 20 left. I can't do 10s. All right, 15 to go. We got this. 15 to go. Ten more. How can you talk about all this, your country, Russia? What you mean? What do you mean? What can I talk about Russia? What did I say I was wrong? I'm 5'9", 176 right now, Jesse. I think about the same. I think you're like 5'10", 180, right? If I remember correctly, you're like 5'10", 180. 5'9", 176. I think we're like close. Very close in body and size, body composition. All right, 10 more to go. We got this, guys. All right, I'll do 5 and 5. 5 and 5 more. Oh, sorry, I forgot to switch the camera. You didn't even see me clear the pull-up bar. My bad. My bad, guys. Five more, we got 150. You're on a bulk. Yeah, you're slightly bigger than me. Height and weight. I'm not bulking or cutting, I'm just maintaining. Yeah, 150 is the pull-up target for today. I got 5 more to go. 5 more and we got it. We did 33 full pull-ups first set, 20 pull-ups second set. And ever since then I did 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. And then I just did 4 sets of 5, wrapping it up. It's a good start for a Monday. Definitely feeling pumped. Very pumped from this workout. Feeling good though. 5 more. Five. 150 done. Hey, are you still on here, Andre? Andre, you still on here? I have an answer to your question. Thanks, Jesse. You don't look bad yourself. I watched your last pull-up workout with your brother. Y'all are in great shape, both of you. Good stuff. Andre, are you still on here or you left?
Pero si esto lo hago en tiempo real y si no lo hago a cámara lenta, lo único que tú observas es la continuidad todo el rato de la posición. Porque bueno, es que lo resuelven por debajo de un milisegundo.
Also, Jesse, how old are you? I think you're in your 40s, right? 40s? Yeah, cold is gone now. Good workout today, guys. Thanks for joining, all of you. I guess Andre left. He asked me a question about the gaming stuff, but I was going to answer it. What I was going to say is, I started playing this game called Power World. I don't know if any of you guys heard of it, but I was going to stream it today on Twitch. My Twitch tag is the same as my YouTube, Fortress Ball. So if y'all want to watch, I'm going to eat right now and I'm going to play it a bit. Yeah, you can. I'm going to set that up, Byte. I'm almost done with the website, so I'll set it up. You can pre-order yours there. You are a triple XL, right? If I remember correctly, 43. Good stuff, man. Looking great for 43, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna play Power World tonight. So if any of you, they're suing and they're not gonna win. Yeah, I know they're suing. They're not gonna win. It's a creative. Everything that Pal World did was within a creative license. New names, new pals. Yeah, it's very similar, but I think it's different enough that it's basically in the Creative Commons of according to the Fair Use Act. So I think they sue everyone. You know, they're very litigious. They're a very litigious brand. What do you want to call it? A company, very litigious company, just like Disney. They like to sue everybody. It doesn't mean they'll win. Oh yeah, Japan does have. I don't know. They might win in Japan, but in the U.S., I think they're definitely in the clear for U.S. How much will it cost to get it in India? You're talking about the shirts? I would have to check. I don't know how much it costs to ship things to India, but the shirt is gonna be, if I'm gonna get, I'm thinking around $60 with shipping. I know shipping is very expensive overseas, so I'll check for sure and I'll let you know for sure. But off the top of my head, I think it's gonna be like $60 US. It might not be worth it for you. But yeah, it might be a bit too much, Hassan. But if you want to, if $60 is affordable for you, I'm sure I can make it happen. But yeah, shipping overseas, and especially to India, is halfway across the world. They're gonna charge a good chunk for that. That's for sure. I've shipped stuff overseas, and from my I have some construction products I sell from my construction line, and yeah, it was straight up for construction. Some things I sent to freaking Europe, and they charged me $50 for the package just to send. 50, $75 for a package. Excuse me, to send to Europe. So yeah, I'm thinking off the top of my head, I'm thinking it's gonna be close to $60 to send to India. Thank you, Jesse. Have a good night as well. We'll figure something out. Maybe I'll just join you during your regular stream time as a split screen. We could do your workout together. That'll be really fun. Hey, for your workouts, what's the rest time? I don't have a rest time. I'm just trying to complete my reps in 1 hour. So my workouts are 1 hour long. So I'm trying to get everything done in 1 hour. So if I set a goal 150 reps, it doesn't matter how much I rest as long as I hit my 150 reps. If so it doesn't matter. Otherwise, other than that, there are sometimes workouts I do that is called a W workout. A W workout is you pick a number like a W5 and you start at 5 pull-ups, 10-second rest, 4 pull-ups, 10-second rest, 3 pull-ups, 10-second rest, 2 pull-ups, and so you go from 4 pull-ups, 5 pull-ups to 1, to 5, to 1, back to 5. All in all, you end up doing like 50 pull-ups with 10-second rest. Good night, Jesse. Thank you for joining. And then it doesn't matter how long it takes you. It's not a 1 hour workout, but then you're just literally doing burnout work. It's basically burnout workout. So that's another way of going about it. India, it's morning, 6:50 a.m. Well, good morning to you, Agas Khan. I hope you have a good day today. Thanks for joining us, joining us, and yeah, feel free to follow along with me during my streams or watch the recordings and follow along. You're welcome to. I rest more than most people, I'd say. A lot of people, they do sets back to back, like Jesse Pollock that was on here. He does short rests and he does like high reps. So for him, it's like muscle under tension is what his goal is. He's trying to maximize how much he keeps the muscle under tension. So he doesn't go all the way down. That way he doesn't rest in the bottom position. He doesn't go all the way up and hold it in the top position, because then you're sort of getting small rests. He goes in the in-between movement, keeps it high tension, short rest, really tires his muscles out that way. So different people have different training routines, but me personally, I like going all the way down, all the way up, and taking as long rest as I need to hit my numbers. So if whatever my set goal is for the hour, as much as I need to rest, I'll rest, but I'll get it done. Any ways to progress doing pull-ups? There's several methods. Fish oil. My favorite method is called grease the groove method for increasing reps. So this isn't hypertrophy, this isn't anything like that. This is straight up just to increase reps. And here's what you do. You do maximum pull-ups twice a day, every day. In the morning, you do maximum reps. In the evening, you do maximum reps. Following day, in the morning, you do maximum reps. In the evening, you do maximum reps. You do that 5 days a week. You don't do any pull-ups in between. You don't tire your muscles out. You just do your max repetitions, morning, evening, every day, 5 days a week. If your goal is just to increase repetitions, that's your best way to do it. You're gonna start, if you do that, you're gonna start doing more and more per set fairly quickly. It's one of the most effective ways to increase pull-ups. Again, it's not focused on hypertrophy, so you're not gonna grow as fast as someone who's like going to failure for many sets, but you're gonna get stronger and be able to do more pull-ups fairly quickly. You're gonna see pretty good progress fairly quickly. Oh, you can't even do one. Oh, I'm sorry. I would start with Australian pull-ups. Australian pull-ups are pull-ups with bands. There's they sell rubber bands that go around your knees that you can take out and use as support for when you do your pull-up. And if you do that, I didn't make it. I forgot my key opener for the gate. Oh, it opened. Nice. So yeah, let's try it with bands. The bands, they wrap up around the pull-up bar, and they wrap around under your toes or under your knees. And when you do pull-ups, they take some weight off your shoulder, basically off of how much you're pulling. So you're gonna take off 20 pounds, 30 pounds, 50 pounds off your body weight using the bands, and you should be able to do those. Use the same exact method, grease the groove, do as many as you can, and then slowly lower the band strength. So the thinner the band or the less bands you have, the more of your actual body weight you're lifting. So that's how I would focus on it. Anyway, guys, God bless you. Thanks for joining me today. Body, mind, soul, spirit, Fortress with you today. I'm gonna stream in about an hour, me playing Pal World. Those of you who want to watch, maybe somebody wants to join, feel free. On Twitch though, not on this channel. Twitch, my Twitch tag is the same, Fortress Paul, same thing. All right, guys, you have a good night. I'm gonna grab some food, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.